Hi guys. So I haven't done a reading for witches in a minute, and I thought since we're working on the Divine Feminine that I would do the reading for Divine Feminine energy this time. I don't know where my LAK um, Oracle ran off to, and I'm going to find that because I'm behind. Week 1 and week 2 have already started, and I need to get those videos done, so they'll be hopefully done this weekend. So I've got the Dark Moon Tarot, but it's actually Oracle. I'm using my Journey of the Goddess Realm. Of course, my Santa Muerte Tarot, my Santa Muerte Oracle, my Luna Soul Tarot, and then, of course, my Mystic Goddess Tarot, and then I'm going to use the Yolanda Witch Tarot that I just got a couple days ago. So, those are the decks that I'm going to use for the reading. I forgot, I'm going to be using the Love Oracle. I think it's Love Oracle, that I was gifted by, Amethyst Ascension. That's the other Oracle deck that I'm going to use. I still aren't quite right, so we're not going to read from Oracle books. When it comes to a lot of this. So we're going to start with the tarot first. So we have Ragnara? Regana. I'm sorry. I was thinking Norse for a second. This is a Lithuanian goddess. I guess she's the Lithuanian goddess of death. It's really interesting, though, that a lot of the death goddesses, like her and Santa Muerte and Hecate, the Owl Association is really interesting. And with Santa Muerte Tarot, we have the Four of Cups. Then with the Luna Soul, yeah, that's Luna Soul. We have the Hierophant. And then with the Yolanda Witch Tarot, we have Four of Swords, and that says truce. And then we will move on to the Oracle. So give me just 1 second, guys. I'm sorry, I had something really weird pop up on my new computer. Yeah, I got a new PC for Mother's Day too. And I was like, what the heck? Because I'm still getting acclimated to computers. Perchance to Dream. And then we have Instinct. That's what it says in the book. Because with those Oracle cards. And then we have Ishtar, Passion. And then we have this card, I Am Beautiful, Self-Love. So let's get on with the tarot portion, shall we? Okay, kind of hard to hold the camera and read. So, forgive me if I kind of go off kilter here. I'm trying to set this up so you're not like looking at some weird stuff. So, with this, it's ending of cycle, transition, the ending of something and transitioning to something new. This has a lot to do with intuition and wisdom, with the owl. And I hear speak softly and carry a big stick. That's just something that's popping into my head. You can also use that to aid in your travel, whether it be your dreams or your healing journey, whatever. Um, let's see. And then with, I may have it wrong here. With this one, just sitting in this contemplation on your past mistakes. But you're never really alone because you have like the little worm down here. So just when you think you're alone, you're not. And because he's sitting by the well, there's a lot with emotion. And it seems like he's staring into this mirror or locket or whatever. So a lot of self-reflection. And we learn from our mistakes, but don't overdo it. You know, reflecting on whatever mistakes, because that's in the shape of a heart. There's some regret there. So whether you're feeling regret or someone that you just kind of got rid of is feeling some regret and kind of reflecting back on that, you know, don't sit on it too long. And here it's about gathering strength and being self-aware, meditation, you know, waking up and becoming self-aware, connecting with spirit, study because he has the book, and preparing for the battle ahead because it looks to me like she has a sword, like she's contemplating. Maybe there's something here with reconnecting with your divine feminine that you're kind of struggling with. And of course we have a lot with the sun and looks like the moon. So maybe we need to be also working on some things with balance. And she's kind of not, she's not like dead center. Like she's not balanced because she should be right in the middle. And as you can see, she's not. So, maybe doing more with your balance and your strength, because I notice here he's got the thunderbolt and the book here. So knowledge is power. And with this one we have truce. Whatever, there's a battle that you need to be making peace with, and letting go of, and just walking away from it, and finding peace with yourself. I notice he has the stars underneath him. You know, spend some time out, something to do with astrology. I don't know, maybe get your chart read, or there's something with stars. And of course, the moon. Maybe there's something to do with being out at night, again, with meditation. So if you've got like a quiet place somewhere that you can go at night and just kind of meditate and listen on all the sort of the night sounds and connecting with that dark energy, because you can't have dark without the light. So again, with something to do with balance. Okay, with these cards, I'm going to use, because I already wrote everything out, but I'm going to use my little handy dandy pen to point. Okay, with the chance to dream. Keeping your eyes closed. Like you think, oh, if I just go to bed and the situation's going to be, no matter how long you keep your eyes closed and turn your back and sleep on a situation, it's not going to fix it. You need to wake up and either walk away from the situation or deal with the situation, but just ignoring it and keeping your eyes closed to it. Whatever it is, it's not going to fix the problem. You also need to surrender. You know, to surrender a bit maybe and go with the flow and, you know, kind of go with the wind. something's going on that may seem like it's taking ages, but it's only minutes. You know, it's like that horror movie thing where you run into the house or down the hallway and it keeps moving away. It may seem like it, but it's not. But you need to live in the moment um, with whatever your situation is. And with instinct, I find it really interesting because, like, the red and the yellow are kind of at odds with each other and kind of clashing. One thing this is also, with this one, it's also telling me is, because they're both kind of coinciding, you need to not ignore red flags. You know, when you have this thing of, oh, if I say it, I'm speaking it into fruition. No, you need to not ignore the red flags and trust yourself and stop with the self-doubt. And trust that. You need to work on yourself in order to get your confidence back when it comes to your intuition. But don't doubt things. If you see a red flag, then you need to really pay attention to it. Okay, so with Ishtar, you need to also go back and find those things. And also I find it really interesting because this is the color of spirit. Find things that, and the lion. So, you know, find the things that bring you joy. Dance when people aren't watching. People and situations that kind of bring you joy, and the things that make you happy, like renewing, going back to what was fun to you at one time. It doesn't seem fun anymore. Also claiming back your sexuality, but don't use it as a weapon. That's not a good thing. Maybe something to do with your room and putting some more brighter colors in a room, or wherever you do, like your tarot or your bedroom or whatever. That's another thing. Your body is not a shameful thing, although, you know, I wouldn't overdo it too much. But finding like an outfit or something that makes you feel pretty, but you gotta watch out because, you know, these, never mind. Another thing, though, I think somebody needs to work on is self-love and finding the beauty in themselves. Those of us that are older and done that with the lovely menopause and in our crone stages, age is beautiful, but it's more, you know, it's not just your outer beauty, but your inner beauty. Because most of that term, when we get to a certain age, we hit the wall. And don't be like messing around with people that make you feel inferior, just because you've gone through that stage of life. And another thing that I'm getting with this is, again, and we've gotten this before, is the sleeper must awaken. I just saw that in my notes. You know, you thinking that if you're just closing your eyes and being asleep, yeah, we got this before in something else. So this is coming up again since the last reading. You've got to wake up to a situation, and no matter how long and hard you sleep, it's not going to make that situation go away. So whether it needs to be focusing more on self-awareness or the world around you, but you need to wake up to whatever your situation is. So that's my reading with Witches Divine Energy reading, guys. So peace, love, and like, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.